Hello and welcome to North Penn News live from the North Penn High School studios. I'm Sarah Connett.
And I'm Dan Keene. In our first story today, beam me up, Scotty. Well, sort of. We can't send students to outer space, but we can bring outer space to the students. A NASA astronaut recently visited North Penn High School. North Penn News reporter Christy Zabrodsky was there for the ride through space.
What is it like to be in space? This is a question most of us may never be able to experience firsthand. Some students of North Penn High School recently experienced the next best thing. They got to meet a real NASA astronaut. Marcia Ivins, pilot and NASA astronaut, shared her experiences with the students. Her resume includes several space missions, including satellite deployment and work on both the International Space Station and Space Station Mir.
And the feeling is one of being very small, very tiny. When you look at the stars that you can see without the atmosphere there's so many stars, it's like fog, you know, and to just imagine what is that, where is that, you know, we become such a small, tiny little part of the whole, you know, cosmic scene here that I feel very small and very humble.
She also spoke to the students about gravity and how it affects everyday activities, such as eating and sleeping. The presentations, sponsored by the AAUW, were meant to inform the students and spark an interest in the science fields.
Hopefully, people will have a better awareness of our space program, the fact that it's human, it's normal people. I think I'm kind of a normal person. Normal people that go to space and work in space. People get excited about going to space and maybe inspire some people to want to leave the planet like I did.
It was an interesting presentation that took the students on an out-of-this-world adventure. For North Penn News, I'm Christy Zabrodsky.
At Bridle Path last Saturday morning, students walked in with their parents for this year's annual Young Authors Conference. Todd Strasser, famous author of hundreds of children's books, was present to deliver the keynote speech and to answer many of the children's questions.
It's a great opportunity for all the kids. It was a very inspiring discussion that Todd Strasser had with the kids. I think he really did a nice job relating to the kids, getting and explaining his life as an author.
Kids are pretty similar all around the country, especially at this age. So they're just really receptive and very excited. And I love talking to them because I love to read and I love to write, and I don't want those skills to die out. So I sort of have taken upon myself to spread the word.
The day was filled with fun and educational workshops for the kids who attended. The kids enjoyed their day at Bridle Path, and they hope to continue writing in the future. The North Penn High School gym was transformed into a smorgasbord of college information.
Over 130 colleges were present at the annual college fair. I went there to find out exactly what happened that night. Along with high school comes thoughts of college. Choosing the right college can be hard, and it's tough to know what's out there. But North Penn High School counselor John Vencius made it easier for all students when he agreed to organize an event at North Penn High School known as College Night.
This event is designed for both students and parents to attend, and it's appropriate even starting in 10th grade.
Students who took advantage of College Night were able to speak to representatives from over 130 colleges in attendance. Also available were representatives from the armed forces and various technical schools. These college-bound scholars were also given the opportunity to look at brochures of the different colleges and to get on different mailing lists. There were two special seminars held, one on financial aid and one on choosing the right college. All in all, it was a pretty successful night with over 1,000 students and parents in attendance.
Turnout here seems to be very good. We started off, and I guess I was a little surprised or concerned about the numbers, but then when the pre-session program opened up, or finished up, one where Mr. Martin was talking about college and college admissions process, the numbers seemed to swell. So this looks like a pretty typical turnout for our college fair.
Mr. Vencius, who has been managing the event for over 8 years, plans on holding this event next year. For North Penn News, I'm Dan Keene.
On March 18th, 20 exchange students from Salzgitter, Germany, came to live with North Penn High School hosts. The German students have a full schedule, including tours of different areas of the school, as well as trips to Washington, D.C., Philadelphia, and New York. While here, the students also have the weekends to spend with their host families. North Penn has a 2-week exchange, as well as a year-long exchange with Salzgitter and Aalen, Germany. The program is in its 20th year of operation.
The gym of Hatfield Elementary was brimming with excitement as the second annual Congo Party took place. Congo games and music were the highlights of the evening, as well as traditional American favorites like checkers and Candyland. However, the kids enjoyed singing along with karaoke the best. All in all, it was a great opportunity for people to associate and spend time with their families. All dressed up with nowhere to go?
North Penn High School seniors were decked out in the latest prom fashions to raise money for this year's post-prom party. In an effort to raise money for the post-prom party, the party committee held their 4th annual post-prom fashion show at North Penn High School. Senior students were selected based on interest and height and were then asked to visit the shop that they were chosen to represent. There, the students were fitted and dresses and tuxes were chosen to show off the most popular styles of the year. Then it was time to hit the stage with hair, nails, and flowers to the nines. The students strutted their stuff on the runway for a captive audience. At the show, door prizes were given out by drawing. Prizes included free tux rental, free flowers, gift baskets, and much more. The performers and the audience had a great time at the event, and now juniors and seniors are ready for the prom to arrive. The post-prom committee is responsible for organizing the drug-free, alcohol-free party after the prom. 5 North Penn High School students have been named finalists in the 1999 National Merit Scholarship Program. They are Timothy Anderson, Christopher Castelnuovo, Kimberly Dash, Kimberly Dunn, and Mitchell Sipe. Congratulations to all.
In North Penn High School music notes, 11 students have been chosen to participate in the Pennsylvania Music Educators Association Festival. Of the 11, 7 were chosen to attend the region's 6-band competition at Springfield High School. Aaron Camlin was selected to the All-State Band at Villanova University.
In other music notes, 8 North Penn High School students have been selected to attend the Region 7 Chorus Festival in Westchester. In addition, senior Kim Dunn was not only ranked first in her division, but was selected along with junior Reed Collins to be in the All-Eastern Chorus and Orchestra. Reed and Kim performed in Carnegie Hall in New York City earlier this month.
The International Friendship Committee held its annual craft show at North Penn High School this past Saturday. Over 75 vendors participated in the event with hundreds of patrons in attendance. The exchange students in the high school helped out with the lunchroom and with checking coats. The Spring Craft Show is one of 2 craft shows held at the high school each year. All admission and lunchroom proceeds benefit the IFC.
The North Penn High School Drama Department's spring production of Fiddler on the Roof will be coming soon. Shows will take place on Thursday, April 29th at 7:30 p.m., Friday, April 30th at 7:30 p.m., and Saturday, May 1st at 7:30 p.m. Tickets are $7 for orchestra seats, $6 for under the balcony, and $6 for balcony seats. Ticket coupons for the show are now available in the main office of the high school. First come, first served.
It seems that there's a big new sport, and I mean big, at North Penn High School. Sumo wrestling. Sounds odd, doesn't it? But it's the truth. Students at the high school took to the gymnasium floor to battle it out for sumo bragging rights. Everyone was pumped out about the junior class sponsored event, and everyone enjoyed watching competitors being tossed about the floor. The premier match of the night was between 2 junior football players, Mike Moore and Brick Mengel-Spurio, with Moore pulling out the narrow defeat. Overall, kids and teachers alike went home excited and looking forward to the next coming of the sumos.
North Penn football coach Mike Penn helped North Penn to reach the playoffs for the first time this season on the gridiron. This June, you can take on Coach Penn on the rolling fairways of Pinecrest Golf Course in Montgomeryville during the 3rd annual 12th night golf outing. The outing will tee off on Monday, June 21st, and the cost is $90 for each golfer. The price includes golf, lunch, dinner, and door prizes. For information on the outing, please call Bill Colinello at 368-3991.
Under a roaring spectacle of a crowd, Penfield presented its final musical production of the millennium, You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown. This year's show featured newcomer Landon Taylor as Charlie Brown, who helps the Peanut Gang to write a book for school. The show also featured the crowd favorite Snoopy. Performers received a standing ovation from the audience and the actors took their final curtain call.
The art of teamwork was the theme of this year's Bridle Path musical production, The Artful Dodgers. Over 224th and 6th grade students performed the baseball story with a new twist. The drama performances were handled by the 6th graders, while the 4th graders provided the choral selections. The play was directed by Bridle Path music teacher Lynn Didden.
The Pembroke Middle School held their annual play last weekend. The play, entitled Max Meyer, revolves around the teenage life of Maxine Meyer. She and her friends, like all teens, have a favorite hangout spot. But when the evil Mr. Fisher tries to turn it into a luxury hotel, it's up to the girls to save the day. If you'd like to catch the show, you can see it right here on North Penn Television, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 7 p.m.
Mrs. Janine Bertodi's first grade class at Gwenor Elementary just received a glimpse to the future by holding Career Day. Students came to school dressed like their favorite career choice. This event helped to wrap up the People at Work unit of the social studies curriculum.
Guys and Dolls is coming to Penndale Middle School on March 25th, 26th, and 27th. Ticket prices are $5 for adults and $4 for students. Tickets can be purchased by contacting Penndale at 368-2700 or are available at the door. Curtain opens at 7:30 p.m. Pembroke will also be holding their 7th annual read-in on March 24th from 5 to 7 p.m. The students in 7th and 8th grades will participate in an event in an evening of silent reading and will be listening to the award-winning storyteller Barbara Pearl. Mrs. Pearl blends the storytelling, origami, history, and music in a motivational presentation. In addition, a pizza dinner will be served to the students. Pembroke's Home and School Association has generously sponsored this event.
The North Penn School District was well represented at the Bucksmont Spring Academic Challenge. Students from Penfield were on the first and second place teams in the competition, which was held at Pembroke Middle School. This was a repeat performance of past success for the Penfield squad, as they had captured their fall academic challenge earlier this year. Congratulations to all involved.
Teams from each of the 3 North Penn middle schools competed in the Math Count Southeastern Pennsylvania Regional Competition at William Tennent High School. Penfield's team placed 4th, while Penndale's team placed 5th in the overall competition. Individually, Thomas Brown placed 3rd, Richie George placed 4th, and Brad Oglev placed 6th. Mike Graziano placed 14th. Congratulations to all students involved.
A mystery was brewing at Gwynedd Square Elementary School last Monday, Dan.
That's right, Sarah. North Penn News reporter Kyle Berger went over to his old elementary school to figure out what was going on.
Tonight outside, amidst a lightning-filled sky, 60 degrees, a thunderstorm in the first week of March. Sounds like a mystery in and of itself. But tonight inside Gwynedd Square Elementary School, students from all grades will be trying to solve a science mystery of their own. After a late-night board meeting at the 4M Toy Company, it is discovered that someone has stolen the top-secret plans for the company's new toy. Students, with the help of their parents, were assigned the daunting task of finding out who was the thief.
My company is ruined!
The students' investigation used 3 different hands-on experiments to find the suspect.
They're given the fingerprint of each one of the characters on stage, and they're given a sheet with matching fingerprints of what was on the safe. So then they look at the patterns in the fingerprints between what was taken off the safe and the fingerprints of each one of the actors on stage. The chromatology test is where they use the samples of ink to determine who did it. The first one is the evidence, and that was taken from the person that robbed the safe. So they do that test first to see the pattern of the ink on the chromatography paper. When you place it in the water, the ink separates and will turn into different colors or spread on the paper.
The third test, they're taking the liquid that they were drinking from, they're taking the glass, they're testing the spill. The liquid that was spilled plus the liquid that were in all the glasses, and they're testing them for acids or bases.
The Science Mystery Night, authored by Mrs. Janet Roberts, was performed by members of the North Penn Thespian Troupe.
Well, we have a lot of fun with this. We've both done thespian children's plays. We go to elementary schools with Tales for Tots performances, so this is a lot of fun. It's just great to come back here, come see all of our old schools.
It's a lot of fun seeing all the children's reactions. It's so neat. I just love working with kids.
This program was sponsored by the Merck Institute for Science Education and parents and students enjoyed their time working together to figure out who done it.
I had a great time. I thought it was great for the kids, and I think they're more into science now than they were before.
They can see kind of what science does and what science brings forth. By using science, you get something at the end.
Science rules. It will be science.
At Greenwich Square Elementary School, this is Kyle Berger.
Science.
Kindness and caring was the focus at North Wales Elementary during the month of February. When kind acts were done, students were rewarded with red strips of paper to make a kindness chain. Also, social service projects were scheduled during this month. Students sold Valentine's Day lollipops, and the 5th grade collected aluminum cans to be recycled as part of their Habitat project. Hopes are high that Kindness and Caring Month will become an annual event.
Students at Oak Park Elementary School have been learning about their own cultural backgrounds and others by celebrating a festival of culture.
I liked looking around at all the rooms to see what was different and see what all the kids worked on and listening to all the different musics.
I learned that all the cultures can join together to make a whole family, no matter what.
I thought it was a great effort to get all the kids and parents together at the school to learn about all the different ethnic heritages.
I stay here.
Entire day and evening was dedicated to sharing and understanding experiences as the students watched a multicultural assembly and visited various rooms decorated as different countries.
Those North Penn students who received lunch and special education assistance through the Neighborhood Youth Corps may be eligible for summer employment. If you're interested, please stop by room F36 and see Mrs. Corbett. And Penn State University has 3 summer programs for 10th and 11th grade students. The NASA Space Camps Consortium and the Women in the Sciences and Engineering program are being offered by this university this summer. Information on both these programs can be obtained from Mrs. Chioda in the Future Plan Center.
The North Penn School Board will be holding its monthly work session on Tuesday, April 6th, and its action agenda meeting on Thursday, April 15th. Both meetings will start at 7:30 p.m. and take place in the Educational Services Center.
And finally, just a few North Penn television programming notes. On Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, several accomplished North Penn students will be featured on North Penn's Finest at 6:30 p.m. Also on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, Pembroke's drama production, Max Meyer, will be shown at 7 p.m.
And that's it for this edition of North Penn News. For the entire North Penn News crew, I'm Sarah Conant.
And I'm Dan Keene. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
Birthday. I'm the mayor. It's a birthday.
Exercised lately?